I was reborn. Back to the very day the entire sect forced me to kill the fox demon. In my past life, I sacrificed everything to protect the sect and banish that demon. But in return, they all teamed up to destroy me. This time around, I'll just stand back and watch. Move! Everyone, get out of my way! Senior brother roared. But senior brother, that's a fox demon. We can't let her live. Her demonic energy is overwhelming. She's definitely an evil monster who will kill us all. In my past life, to save my senior brother from being ruined by this demon, I used half of my spiritual power as a seal, banishing the fox demon forever. Yet, I was the one who met a tragic, miserable end. Everyone, stand down. Senior Sister Ju, why aren't you stopping him? Yeah, aren't you the one who always hangs on his every word? This is a fox demon we're talking about. Chu-Ti, if you get in the way of me saving her, I will make you pay. A familiar sharp pain shot through my heart. At this very moment, I was absolutely certain Echonye had also been reborn. These words were exactly what he said right before he murdered me in our past life. At this very moment, I was absolutely certain Echonye had been reborn. These words were exactly what he said right before he murdered me in our past life. Do you know what today is? Today, a massive event shook all three realms. Do you know who the Princess of Qingku, who just completed her trial and returned to her throne, actually is? Bai Shrang, the girl I saved that day, is actually the last princess of Tingju, lost in the mortal world. If you hadn't insisted on getting in my way back then, I would have already bound my destiny with the immortals of Qingtu. You are the one who ruined my path to divinity. Senior brother.
Chu-Ti, what are you trying to do?
Senior brother, are you really going to betray the entire sect for a woman of unknown origin? Betray them? Let me tell you something. Shang is my destined path to immortality. If you ever dare to ruin my plans again, I will cut all ties with you forever. If this were in the past, hearing those words, I would have been completely devastated. But now, I only feel a wave of relief. I'm sorry. This was Senior Brother's decision. There was nothing I could do. Senior Sister Chu is way too weak. How could she just let Senior Brother do whatever he wants? It's obviously because she's in love with him. She does absolutely everything he says. Right. In their eyes, I'm just Guchuan's pathetic little lapdog. They completely forgot that my cultivation level surpassed his long time ago. They forgot how many times our sect was in mortal danger, and I was the one who risked my life to shield them all. But now, I'm done playing the hero. If any of you have a problem with that, feel free to break down this door right now. You're nothing but a bunch of spineless, loudmouthed cowards. In my past life, when Guchuan destroyed me, they all just stood by and watched with cold indifference. Not a single person spoke up to defend me. And in the end, they even tore apart and divided up my belongings. This time, I won't stand in the way of his path to ascension. That divine destiny he desires so badly, I'll hand it to him myself. But everything he owes me, I will take back with interest. Let me help heal your body first. Wait. What is it? That junior sister, Chu-Ti. Is she wearing a silver lotus bracelet on her wrist? Yes, she has worn that bracelet for more than 10 years now. That was the artifact I accidentally lost when I went down the mountain to train all those years ago. Once my body recovers, could you help me get it back? That's all I ask. As long as it eases your burdens? Dues? I am willing to do absolutely anything. In my past life, this bracelet just sat quietly on my wrist. There was never any kind of reaction from it. Could this change be because of my rebirth? Right now, my top priority is to repair my core. To help Guchuan boost his cultivation over the past few years, I channeled my own spiritual energy into him countless times. My core has been severely damaged because of it. If it weren't for that, he would never have been able to capture me so easily in my past life. I wouldn't have met such a horrific, miserable end. No. This is impossible. It can't be. How could the lotus chain protect a mere mortal? Did Miss Bai sneak into my room? Just to steal my things? What on earth is the origin of this chain? Why is Bai Shuang so desperate to get her hands on it? In my past life, right before I died, this chain glowed with the exact same golden light. But back then, I was already at death's door. So, I didn't pay any attention to it. It seems the grudges of these two lifetimes are far more complicated than I thought. Sylvie medicine? Senior brother Gu, have you forgotten? That day, in front of the entire sect, you cut your robe and severed all ties with me. I know you're just afraid that if I marry the princess of Qingtu, there will no longer be a place for you by my side. If you behave, I promise that on the day I ascend, I will petition the heavens to let you be my immortal attendant. And stay by my side forever. Quan, I never knew you were so utterly shameless. A shameless scoundrel like you? Even if you marry the princess, will never attain the righteous path in this life.
强局
Srag's injuries are getting worse. She urgently needs your mind-focusing pill to save her life. If you delay her recovery, I will never forgive you. And this chain of yours, Shang says it's a rare spiritual treasure that can nourish her meridians. Why don't you lend it to me for Schweier to use for a few days? Why on earth should I give her my things? Fu Tuan, if you want to save your precious immortal lover, don't bother me. You!
欠就这，欠那里。
I've already shown you plenty of respect by coming here today. Since you want to be so stubborn and unreasonable, don't blame me for being ruthless in the future. When I was 8 years old, monsters ran rampant in the mortal world. All 179 people in my village were devoured by those beasts. My parents, to protect me, hanging on by a thread, trying to draw their attention, I was dragged down and held back by force, enduring endless torment. When Go-chan finally found me, I was trapped all alone in that dark cellar, barely breathing. Back then, Gooch, one, was so pure and noble. He had a heart full of mercy and justice. He truly looked like a divine immortal. Pitying my youth, and the fact that I had lost both my parents to define the Sect's laws, he yelled in the main hall for 49 days and nights, just to convince them to let me stay. At that moment, I swore to myself that I would give my everything to treat him well. The day Go Chuan promised to marry me, I was so happy I couldn't sleep a wink, but quietly swore in my heart once again that I would love and honor him even more. But I completely ignored that Gu Tron was no longer the man he used to be. Bai Shang's demand for the soul condensing pill was just a front. For real target was my lotus heart. This is the demon revealing powder. Once a demon consumes it, they will be forced to reveal their true form within half an hour. I want to see when Bai Shuang reveals her foxtail in front of everyone, if Gutron will still protect her like this. Senior Sister Chu, I saw junior brother taking your pills without permission. I chased him down to stop him. But this woman not only blocked him, she also suddenly attacked me. Senior Sister Chu, I only came to fetch the pills for senior brother Gu. I didn't expect junior brother to suddenly draw his sword on me. I accidentally hurt him while trying to defend myself. Chushy, what do you think you're doing? Pizhuan, I'm so scared. Senior Sister Chu, he misunderstood and thought I was stealing the pills. Not only did he injure me, but he also hurt two of our junior brothers.
秀气，还有老师你瞒。
No, I didn't. He was the one who hurt our junior brother. And then, he pushed junior brother Lingji in front of him to shield himself. Enough! I saw you hurt him with my own eyes. You're just consumed by jealousy of Shunger. You targeted her on purpose? But in the end, you ended up hurting your own fellow disciple. The matter hasn't been fully investigated yet. We shouldn't jump to conclusions so early. We all know what kind of person Chusi is. He'd never hurt a fellow disciple for no reason. The evidence is undeniable. The arrow was found in his hand, and he's the one who wounded him. Isn't that right? It must have been him. Violating the sect rules means he must be punished. Chushi, follow me to face the master. In my past life, he also condemned me blindly like this, without ever looking at the facts. And in this life, history is repeating itself.
秋秋，
Do you plead guilty? Your disciple is innocent. Bai Shuang is a fox demon. She was the one who hurt Lingxi, and then she framed with. How dare you? Miss Bai is pure and kind-hearted, devoted entirely to the righteous path. How could she possibly be a demon? So, it wasn't just Gu Chuan. Even Master has been completely blinded by Bai Shuang. Master, if you would just have someone test Bai Shuang's blood, you'll know whether she's a demon or not. There's no need for any test. If Shuar were a demon, how could she have been injured? And bleed red blood? Stop making excuses. Chushi, you harmed your fellow disciple. And framing others only makes your crime worse. If you willingly destroy your own cultivation today, and give up your spiritual core, apologize sincerely to Miss Bai and repent, and I might spare you, allowing you to remain as the senior sister of the Buzhou sect. This disciple refuses. Since this sect has no place for me, then I shall leave. From this moment on, I have absolutely nothing to do with the Buzhou sect. Tomorrow at 5 in the morning, you will endure the lightning punishment and be expelled from the sect. In here, there is healing medicine and
Think map.
after the lightning punishment, they will throw you down the Buzhou mountain. Follow the map and head to the misty forest to find Elder Mo. He will help you. 3 months from now, Bai Shuang is going to hold her ascension ceremony. The Pate of Gush Mountain. You must be extremely careful. Whatever you do, do not come back. Thank you, second senior brother. I will give you one last chance. Give me the lotus chain, and I will let you go right now. I'll take you away from Buzhou Mountain to a place where no one can find us and can start over.
Gu Chuan,
Is it really me that you want?
or is it just this chain on my wrist?
He didn't say a word, but his eyes had already given me the answer. Why must you be so stubborn? If you just give me the lotus chain, I'll go beg Master right now to spare you from this sect punishment. What's the matter? Is Bai Shuang getting impatient? Did she tell you that as soon as she gets the lotus chain, she can help you ascend immediately? What nonsense are you talking? I'm doing this for your own good. For my own good?
Duguan, look me in the eye and tell me.
Is everything you're doing right now really for me? Is this really for my sake? Or is it just for your own dream of ascension? Chuchi, don't push your luck. Senior brother is trying to help you, and you're still being so ungrateful. You deserve to be punished by the sect's laws. Enough. No more words. The time has come. Proceed according to the rules.
Ingong, don't go soft now.
Once we get the lotus chain, we can be together forever. Once he's out of the picture, no one will ever stand in our way again. Master, he's still breathing. According to Sect rules, banish him from the Buzhou mountain territory. From this day forth, Chu Qi is no longer a disciple of the Buzhou sect. Leaving him alive is a constant threat.
Stop him.
We might as well finish him off right here.
No, 九凤, don't.
How dare you? The sect rules only dictate expulsion. There is no rule permitting private execution. Second senior brother, you are far too naive. If he's left alive, he will eventually return to seek revenge against the sect. We must cut the grass and pull up the roots. If you won't do it, I will. Enough! Take him away from the mountain borders. Master Gu, Tron,
Jiao Feng.
and everyone who betrayed me. I will definitely come back. I will make them pay the price. By order of Lord Bai Shuang, Chu Qi, today is the day you die. You're awake. The day was done. You saved me. Don't move. You are severely injured. Most of your meridians are shattered. It is a miracle you are even alive. I am Old Mo. I have lived here in seclusion for over 100 years. 3 days ago, I was gathering herbs by the river and saw you floating in the water. I can't believe they actually had my address, so I fished you out and brought you back. This necklace. Where on earth did you get it? I've worn it ever since I was a little kid. Forget it. It seems you and this lotus love pendant were destined to cross paths. This is the Tom of Demon Warding that I copied from an immortal years ago. I've been studying it for all these years, but I could never truly crack its secrets. Now I see. It's because I don't possess the required bloodline. I've been studying it for all these years, but I could never truly crack its secrets. Now I see. It's because I don't possess the required bloodline. Bai Shuang, that wretched demon fox, took a stolen ruined tomb foundation and passed it off as the sacred Qingku Foundation. She's been running rampant, draining the essence blood of innocent people. Only the demon-suppressing array can destroy her once and for all. Time is running out. You must set off, now. Follow this small path straight to the west, and you'll make it out of the misty forest. Remember, you must gather all 7 petals of the frost flower to unleash the power of the demon-suppressing array. Zhou Xi, when you've bled your very last drop, you will finally realize who you truly are. How are you feeling? Thank you for saving my life, Fairy Jew. Stop right there, monster. Snape demon, cease your wickedness. Chu-Chi, hand over the lotus love. Do it, and we'll let you leave in one piece. Fairy Chew. I never thought I'd see the day you'd fall this low.
Lastly, Bai Chuang is going to hold her ascension ceremony at the summit of Mount Buzhou 5 days from now, during the full moon.
She has also captured 99 mortals with pure Yang constitutions to drain their essence blood and use the lotus love to fully integrate the tomb's power to complete her ascension. She'll definitely come looking for you. You must be careful. Senior brother, for the sake of all living souls, I cannot run away. Together, you and I will slay this demon. Quick! Don't let them escape. Get that white fox. Its fur is worth a fortune. Catch it. Stop!
Where did this girl come from? How dare you meddle in our business?
What do you think you're doing? The sacred relic. We humbly welcome you, Master. Master, you must have the wrong person. I'm just an ordinary cultivator. Comes, I'm not your master. We, the Chinkyu Fox clan, only recognize the lotus chain. We recognize the relic, not the person. 700 years ago, the chain vanished with our master's passing. We have been waiting here ever since. And now, the sacred relic has finally returned. 700 years ago? I've worn this chain since I was a child. I always thought it was just an ordinary accessory. Master, you came to Chinku.
Was it for the water of forgetfulness?
How did you know?
The Nether Valley is a forbidden land in Qingtu.
Except for the holder of the sacred relic.
Anyone who enters will be devoured by the miasma.
I can guide you to get the water of forgetfulness, Master. Perfect. And I'll trouble you to lead the way. The air in these woods feels strange. Follow me closely, Master. Do not touch anything around you. Old Fox, you said earlier that the sacred relic vanished with its master 700 years ago. So, who was its previous owner? The time has not yet come. You will naturally find out in due course, Master. The water of forgetfulness can only wash away the regrets of the past, but it cannot sever the ties of destiny. Some bonds are etched deep within your bones and can never be erased. Master. Well, Daughter of Forgetfulness is right here. Use this jade vial to collect it. You can only take 3 drops at most. Any more, and the river will devour you. Old fox, what just happened? Don't bother trying to fish it out. Once the water of forgetfulness swallows something, it never spits it back. Who are you? Drink it. Drink it. And you will forget everything about your past. All those lingering regrets, the conflicts, and the painful past that keeps you tossing and turning at night will all fade away into nothingness. And so, I'm not drinking it. If I forget, who will demand justice for everyone Bashuang has hurt? I would rather bear the weight of this past than choose to forget. It has been 700 years. Yet, your stubborn nature hasn't changed a bit. 700 years, and you still returned. You know me? And you recognize this necklace? I know it all too well. Back then, when you first wore this necklace and came to the banks of the river of forgetfulness for the first time, you were just a little girl with your hair in double buns. You said you wanted to save a little white fox that was injured by a hunter. I warned you not to go, telling you that fox would only bring you ruin, yet you refused to listen. It was all destiny. You saved Bai Shuai from the hunter with your own hands, which allowed him to steal the princess's spiritual essence. But only the one who bound the spirit can free it. In your past life, you were so blinded by love, but even though you had the chance to stop him, you went soft because of Guchuan, but nearly banished him. As a result, he threw the 3 realms into chaos, causing countless innocent souls to suffer. Heaven could not bear to see the world in such agony. And so, it granted you a chance at rebirth, so you could resolve this karma yourself. Old madam, I don't remember any of the things you're saying. Is the little white fox you mentioned my Shao? Who am I, really? What exactly happened 700 years ago? And why do I have this necklace? That's why I must settle things within once and for all. The time has not yet come. Telling you now will only bring you harm. Then when will the time be right? The moment you awaken the true power of the Lotus Chain, all the truth will come to light. When the time comes, you will remember everything, and you will finally know who you truly are. The power to awaken the Lotus Chain is currently broken and incomplete. Back then, he acted too hastily and only managed to strip away half of it. Then, without a complete spirit source, he can never ascend to godhood. So that is why he is so desperate to get my Lotus Chain. Exactly. Only by infusing the incomplete spirit source into the Lotus Chain and using your heart's blood as a catalyst can the spirit source finally be made whole. Bai Shuai thinks that by replacing you and stealing the Lotus Chain, he can fuse the spirit source. But what he doesn't know is that the Lotus Chain chooses its own master. If he tries to force the fusion of the Lotus Chain and the spirit source, the ancient divine power inside will backfire on him. His spiritual energy will shatter. His divine soul will scatter, and he will never be able to enter reincarnation again. This is the first time I have ever learned of Bai Shuang's fatal weakness. It turns out that while Bai Shuang seems powerful on the outside, in reality, he has been walking a tightrope. As long as he cannot fuse the Lotus Chain, he will always have a vulnerability. The Spirit Awakening ceremony is nothing but a front. The spiritual energy of 100 men of pure yang can only temporarily suppress the backlash of the spirit source, and buy him a few more days to live. The real key is still you and the Lotus Chain in your hands. He plans to replace you at the Spirit Awakening ceremony, using your life force energy as a catalyst to fuse the Lotus Chain and complete the final ritual. So, Bai Shuang's target from the very beginning was never the Lotus Chain. It was me. Thank you for telling me all this. May I ask your name, Builder? I will surely repay your kindness in the future. I am just an old woman guarding the river of forgetfulness. I simply do not want to see the tragedy of 700 years ago repeat itself.
Madam May. So she's a legendary Mengpo who brews soup by the river of forgetfulness.
No wonder she knows so much about what happened 700 years ago. It is getting late. You should leave now. Any later, and the mist in the Netherworld Valley will grow too thick. By then, even I won't be able to get you out. Watch out for Guchuan. He is your tribulation and your destiny.
A cursed destiny.
Guchuan is my curse. That, I have no doubt. 2 lifetimes of bitter entanglements. Guchuan brought them all upon me. But how could he ever be my destiny? Just as the old fox said, not even one single drop more.
白熊谷物醇
3 days from now, at the summit of Mount Buzhou, we will settle all our scores, old and new, once and for all. No, please, I beg you, spare me. I swear, I didn't collude with outsiders. Shut up! Lady Bai Shuang has given her orders. Anyone who colludes with Lin Mo's rebel faction will be executed according to the sect's laws. Stop right there. It's Chu Shi. She's the one Lady Bai Shuang put a bounty on. Catch her, and we'll get the reward. Are you all right? This subordinate, Huishiki, greets Fairy Chu. I'm the messenger sent by second senior brother Lin Mo. How is second senior brother? Is he all right? He is doing well. Over the past 3 months, second senior brother has been secretly contacting the elders and disciples who are dissatisfied with Bai Shuang. By now, he has united 3 elders, along with 2 cultivation sects from below the mountain. They plan to strike from both inside and out on the day of the Keeling Grand ceremony to break Bai Shuang's absolute control. Here is the letter second senior brother wrote to you. He said that at midnight, on the day of the Keeling Grand ceremony, he will open a shortcut on the west side of the mountain gate, so you can slip inside from there. He will lead his men to seize control of the Hall of Discipline and help you activate the Jiling Array. How is Bai Shuang now? Her power has grown immensely. She used her title as the Princess of Qingku to subjugate all the mythical beasts nearby. Now, everyone in the Buzhou sect, from the Grand Master to the lowliest disciple, obeys her blindly. Anyone who dares to oppose her is immediately taken care of. Over these past 3 months, more than a dozen elders and disciples have mysteriously vanished. That's exactly right. Opposing her means there's no turning back. Fairy Chu, run! Get out of here! I'll hold them off. Go! Today, neither of you is leaving here alive. Shuqi, I have been looking for you for 3 whole months. I never expected you to hide in Qingtu, Guchuan. Release the pyroxene device, and I'll go with you. Fairy Chu, don't bargain with him. You have no right to negotiate with me. Today, neither of you is escaping. Bai Shuang is out to get you. He has already set an inescapable trap at Mount Buzhou. The moment you return, you'll never be able to escape. Give me the lotus token, and I'll let you go. We can leave this place together. We'll find a quiet place to start over.
Is what you're saying true?
Of course it's true. I know I wronged you in the past. For these past 3 months, I've regretted it every single day. If you just come with me, I'll spend the rest of my life making it up to you. Chushi, you really are incredibly naive. Did you honestly think I would take you with me? I only wanted the lotus token, all to myself. Once I have the lotus token and fuse with the Emperor's mausoleum, I can ascend to godhood all on my own. When that time comes, what would Bai Shuang even matter?
Zhuan, you actually practiced shore magic?
You will regret this.
Regret?
I never regret anything. Fairy Chu. Friend! Run! You overrate yourself. Fairy.
You must stop him.
Damn it. Subdue him and bring him back to Mount Pujol.
个拳瓦，白耍。
I'll settle this score with you. I'll settle this score with you. My. If it isn't our renowned Fairy Chu,
How did you end up in such a miserable state?
it truly breaks my heart.
Mo Pai Shuang.
Shui has been brought back. How do you wish to deal with her?
Don't lock him up just yet.
He still has a major part to play. Thank you for nurturing the lotus chain for me for 700 years. Once the ceremony is over, I will be the true Empress Consort of Qingqiu. Take him to the water dungeon and guard him closely. Without my command, no one is allowed to go near him. She always loved to claim I was a nuisance. And she never showed me an ounce of respect. She only treated me as a pawn she could order around at will. The moment she was displeased, she would torment me in every way possible. Just for knocking over a single teacup, I was severely punished. I had to recuperate for 3 days and 3 nights before I could even get out of bed. I endured all of that, but once I get the lotus chain and merge it with the sacred tomb, I will make everyone who trampled on me pay dearly for what they did. Don't be so impatient, Lone Wolf. Once the sacrificial ceremony is over, the lotus chain will be yours. Then, we will ascend to godhood together and become eternal lovers. How does that sound? I'll do whatever you say. Just stay quiet and behave yourself. Fairy Chu, the grand ceremony is in just 2 days. When that day comes, Lady Beishuang will personally cut out your heart and use your heart's blood to sacrifice to the sacred tomb. Sister! What are you doing here? You're my junior brother. We grew up together. Have you sided with Baishuang too? Sister, I know you must hate me, but I had no other choice. To handle this trappist. If I hadn't done this, there's no way I could have saved you. For 3 months, I searched everywhere for you. Then I heard Baishuang was hunting you down, so I deliberately went back to get close to her. She saw that I was good looking, so she kept me by her side as her personal attendant. I'm sorry, sister. I don't have time to explain everything right now. Our second senior brother is already waiting in ambush with his men at the foot of Mount Buzhou. Once the ascension ceremony begins, when Baishuang is completely focused on the altar, they will rush in and take control of the Sect gate. This is the defense map of Buzhou Mountain. I drew it in secret. I also overheard Baishuang's conversation with Kujuan. Baishuang's spiritual core is different from ordinary people. It's located 3 inches below his left ribs. That is his only weakness. If you hit that exact spot, you can critically wound him. Heal. You have to leave right now. Once I escape, we'll leave this place together, and we'll never come back. I can't leave. If I run, Baishuang will notice something's wrong immediately. And then, senior brother's entire plan will be ruined. Sister, you must make it out of here alive. As long as you can defeat Baishuang and bring justice to everyone he has ever harmed, I'll do whatever it takes. Sister, you've always been the one protecting me. This time, let me protect you. What a touching display of sibling love. Hugh, you really are a great actor. Even I was almost fooled by you. Pai Shuam, what do you think you're doing? If you have a problem, take it out on me. Take it out on you? Who do you think you are? You're nothing but a pawn I toy with at will. I've known all along that you were a spy sent by Lin Mo. I purposely kept you around, just for today. I want you to watch with your own eyes as your beloved little brother collapses right in front of you. No! Stop! Bai Shua, if you're so tough, come at me. Don't you dare hurt Kia. Too late. There's nothing I love more than the look of pure despair on people's faces. Especially you. Chu. The more miserable you are, and the happier I'll be. Sister. Save me, sister. This is only the beginning. I'm going to drain his spiritual energy, bit by bit, until he can never fight back again. Don't be afraid, sister. I'm okay. I will never let you run wild like this. How dare you be so ungrateful? Bishuang, I will never forgive you. I will make you pay for everything. Stop him, quick! We absolutely cannot let him escape. Bai Shuang. I've recorded every single grudge from today. In 2 days, at the grand ceremony, I will definitely come to settle all our past scores. The hour has come, today. Using the spiritual energy of 100 people as a catalyst, I will merge with the Earth Core source and ascend to godhood. From this day forth, I shall be the ruler of the 3 realms. You shall all be my subjects. All hail the Lord's ascension. Bushuang, don't you dare be so insolent. Second senior brother. Second senior brother. I'm here, Sai. According to plan. You take a squad to rescue those mortals. I'll lead our forces to block Bai Shuang's main army. Go. Run down the mountain, quick. Bai Shuang accepts natural order and disregards all living souls. He will surely face divine retribution. Divine retribution? I am heaven. I am the way. And today, I will show you what real power looks like. Second senior brother. Of course, you're exactly the one I've been waiting for. Speaking tightly, he's the final vessel for channeling the energy today. Look, all these people are trapped here because of you. Once I absorb your spiritual source, I will use your spiritual power to fuse the Lotus Seal. I am the true princess of Qingtu, and soon, the 3 realms will bow before me. Ancient demon suppressing formation. Activate. The demon laying formation? Impossible. How could you possibly activate the demon slaying formation? You think you can stop me with your pathetic skills? But this time, you lose. Today, I will seize your spirit source and make sure you never rise again. 700 years ago, in the peach blossom forest of Tinku, the little girl with her hair in double buns was me. I saved an injured little white fox
They named her Bai Shuang
I taught Bai Shang how to cultivate.
and gave her the absolute best of everything.
But while I was in secluded meditation, Bai Shuang conspired with the demon clan to invade Qingtu. She stole half of my spirit source and cast my soul into the cycle of reincarnation. When I was 8 years old, reincarnated as a simple fish girl, I was drowning by the river
When a man named Guchuan saved me,
It turns out, I was the true princess of Qingku, Bai Shaoqi, all along. So, the 700 years of reincarnation.
we all Bai Shuang's doing.
Us.
Cree.
Princess. Impossible.
This is impossible.
The princess of Qingchu was supposed to be dead.
Bai Shuang.
It has been 700 years. Everything you owe me. Effing you do, Qingqiu. And everyone you've ever hurt. It's time to pay it all back today. No, please. Spare my life. I was wrong. I'll never do it again. Back then, I saved your life and gave you the chance to cultivate. That was my mistake. In my past life, because of Guchuan, I went soft and spared your life, which ended up destroying countless innocent lives. It was my mistake as well. Today, I will end you with my own hands, ending this 700-year karmic debt. From now on, we are even. Please spare our lives, Your Highness.
Please, Your Highness. It was all Bai Shang who manipulated us.
She's the one who misled us. We lost our minds for a moment and aided her in her evil deeds. Please show us mercy, Your Highness. Spare our lives. Yes, Your Highness. We were forced into this. Eishurong said as we didn't obey her. She wouldn't spare our clansmen either. Please show mercy, Your Highness. Confused? No, you weren't confused. You were just cowards who craved comfort, fame, and wealth. I won't kill you, but I will strip you of your cultivation and banish you from this sect. From this day on, you will live as ordinary mortals. For the rest of your lives, reflect on your sins in silence. If you ever commit another evil deed, I will show no mercy. Second senior brother, you've worked hard. Take good care of second senior. Brother, I leave all future matters of the Buzhou sect in your hands. You're back. I knew you wouldn't blame me. I know you still have a place for me in your heart. It was all my fault before. I lost my way for a moment and took the wrong path.
But now, I've finally realized the truth.
From now on, I will treat you with absolute sincerity. I will never fail you again in this lifetime.
Let's return to Qingkou together right now. All right?
You will be your crane, and I will be your emperor. Together, we will rule the 3 realms and make everyone in the world bow to us. For all the years to come. From now on, we can have all the happiness we ever wanted. No one will ever look down on us or bully us again. So, this is the tribulation Mumpo warned me about. This man, he never loved me. Not for a single second. He only ever loved himself. Kixuan, when I was 8 years old, you saved my life by the river. By life-saving debt? I carried with me my entire life. I knew it. Sir, I knew it. I knew you still remembered me. I knew you still had a place for me in your heart. And that's why I won't lay a hand on you. But what you owe me, what you owe Xia, what you owe Hui Shiki, and what you owe to everyone you have ever betrayed, I want you to pay it back. Lifetime after lifetime. You? What do you mean by that? No, how can this be? You wanted so badly to ascend to godhood and attain the Tao. So I will make you an ordinary mortal Lifetime after lifetime, you will experience all the mundane paths of life and taste all the common joys and sorrows of the human realm. From this moment on, you will never again experience the beauty of cultivation. You will never get to look down on others from on high. This is the fate you were always meant to endure. Bai Shuangqi, I will never let you get away with this. I will find you. No matter what, I will force you to marry me. And I will rule over the 4 seas and the entire universe. Just you wait. I will return one day. The grudges of Mount Buzhou end. From this day forward,
I am Bai Shuangqi, the Imperial Princess of Qingqiu.
I am going back to Tinku to finish the mission I left incomplete 700 years ago. We humbly welcome the Imperial Princess back to her rightful place.
Sire, Monsieur.
You're finally back. Your mother has been searching for you for 700 years. It had been such a long, painful search. I'm just so glad you're back. It is good to have you back. Hail the return of our Lady Ruler.
Long li Qingqiu.
Long live the Lady Ruler. From this day forward,
I, Bai Shuangqi, swear to protect Qingqiu.
shield our people, honor my ancestors, and never betray all living souls. 3 years passed in the blink of an eye. Under my rule, Q became more prosperous and thriving than ever, becoming the most peaceful and powerful realm in all the land.
Bai Shuangqi, 顾传是邪主廖害，快到哪里卖他？
Your bond has long been etched into the heavenly Tao. Now, the mortal realm sings of your deep, undying love. But despite him saving your life, you cast him aside and abandoned him. This has incited outrage among the people. If you refuse to marry him, you are defying the heavenly Tao itself. Not only will it bring down divine wrath, but it will also drag all of Qingqiu down with you, forcing thousands of your own people to be buried with you. The heavenly Tao is the heavenly Tao that the emperor speaks of. Merely a tool to excuse a treacherous and ruthless villain who slaughters the innocent, just to press the female monarch of Qingqiu to marry him? Since the heavenly emperor claims he and I share 9 lifetimes of debt, then I shall give him a single chance. I will create an illusion realm. If he can stay true to his heart and prove his devotion to me is real, I will grant him the rank of High Immortal and bestow upon him eternal life. But if he fails this test, the heavenly emperor must never interfere in Qingqiu's affairs again. What say you? Very well. I accept your terms. But if Kutron passes the test, you cannot back out on your word. I, Bai Shuangqi, always keep my word. One, I'm so sorry. I was wrong in the past. From this day forward, I will marry you. You are the emperor of Qingqiu. Let's rule Qingqiu together, okay? Think. The bully's fillers. The bully's fillers? And then he would definitely marry me. Kutron had coveted Qingqiu for a long time. At first, he played the part of a devoted husband. But it didn't take long for him to show his true colors. He secretly drained spiritual power to boost his cultivation. Chu-Chi turned a blind eye to this. Emma trained sweet and devoted to him.
Kan Quan believed Qingqiu was already in the palm of his hand.
Don't worry, Pai Shuang. In just a few days, I will take down Bai Shuangzi and seize his lotus chain and 9-tailed spiritual power. Then, I'll use his primordial spiritual power to resurrect you. Make you my empress? and rule the three realms with me.
My dear Go.
I knew you wouldn't forget me. Once I am resurrected, we will surely conquer the three realms. It's not what you think. It was Bai Shuang who bewitched me. You're the only one in my heart.
Enough! I gave you a chance.
But from the very beginning, the only things you ever loved were power and yourself. Not only did you want to steal my throne,
But you also wanted to resurrect that wicked demon.
a person like you doesn't deserve any forgiveness. Heaven and earth, you have witnessed all of this. From this day forward, please keep your promise. Atsi, I was wrong. I was really wrong. Please, give me one more chance, okay? I'll never do it again. When I was 8 years old, you saved my life. Today, that debt of gratitude is officially settled. From now on, you and I, we have absolutely nothing to do with each other anymore. Ha! Ha! 100 years later,
The legendary name of the female monarch of Qingqiu echoed across the entire realm.
in every single corner of the mortal world, tales spread of her slaying demons and protecting all living beings.